Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a slightly different video than I've ever done here on this channel, and it was a requested video. And at first I wasn't gonna do it, even though I love doing subscriber requested videos, but I kind of feel like it's the most commonly asked question on the internet, and it's also the most asked question I get from people when I say I make money online. So I decided we would do it, and hopefully it's not considered like a negative thing, because I know talking about money sometimes can be like really like taboo in mixed company, as they say. So hopefully this is helpful to you guys, and yeah, let's jump into it. So I actually have 3 pages of notes that I've written down here, and we're just gonna go through them. So the first thing, how to make money online. The very first thing that pops into my head is YouTube, because that's what I do, and having a blog, which is also what I do. With those 2 things, that is a long-term thing. So you're not going to have like massive overnight success, and a lot of people, I think, when you tell them, oh, I make YouTube videos, they assume that it's like this really fast, all of a sudden you're Zoella or PewDiePie or something like that, and that is usually not the case. And also the amount that YouTubers make is always without fail way over bloated. Even if you look at a site like Social Blade, those numbers are extremely out of whack. Like, they are not correct at all, and I can tell you just from my own personal experience, they are not correct. Typically when you first start out as a YouTuber, you're gonna get paid $2 per 1,000 viewers, and that's average. And then as you get bigger and your CPM goes up, it can go up to like $5 per 1,000 viewers. But on average, a lot of the YouTubers under like 100,000 or 200,000 are making $2 per 1,000 views. So that means if I have a video that has 1,000 views on it, that means that 1,000 viewed video, I've only made $2 off of it. Or if I have a video that has 5,000 views, that means that I've made right around 10 bucks on that video. So that's the way it is. You can sign up with an MCN and you can get a higher CPM with them, but like I said, even the big people are usually right at like $5, $6, maybe $7 per 1,000 views. So it's not going to be a massive overnight success unless you have something that you're making videos about that are going to go viral or going to attract a mass amount of people to all of your videos. Then it would be different for you, but you still start off as 0 just like everyone else. Now, by having a blog, it's kind of similar with YouTube. It's not going to be an overnight success. It is a long-term plan, but with a blog you can overlay ads onto your blog platform, and so there's, you know, you can use AdSense for that. You can use Amazon. You can also do sponsored posts where you work with companies, which is also something you can do with YouTube. I've done a few of those. And then you can use affiliate links. Now, affiliate links you can use with YouTube, blog, or really anything. And this is where most people on YouTube, and so this is where most YouTubers and bloggers are gonna make their money, is with affiliate links. What that means is you get a link from a platform and that you've signed up for, and then when someone clicks that link and buys something, you get a percentage. It's typically a very small percentage. It's usually, you know, if they bought something like a $20 item, you might get $1 or 65 cents, I think. So it depends on what platform you're using. So what I use personally is ShopStyle and Amazon. ShopStyle is nice because it's very similar to OurStyle, and OurStyle has the biggest access, the biggest network of stores, and so you can pretty much find an affiliate link for anything under the sun you would want to link to. but they are very picky about who they allow into the network. And even though they don't actually say, oh, you have to have X amount of followers, which is so frustrating, because if you're going to require a certain number of followers, then say how many. But even though they don't say it, it's pretty obvious, because I know people who have over 100,000 subscribers and have tried to sign up for an R-Style account and they've been declined for being too small. So I think it's pretty obvious they're looking for anywhere over 200,000 subscribers. So what I use is ShopStyle. They didn't have a requirement when I signed up for it, and that's where I typically find all of my beauty related stuff. And then I also use Amazon. Amazon is really, really great because of the fact that everybody shops on Amazon. Everybody knows Amazon. The only downside is when linking beauty items, you have to make sure that they're actually coming from Amazon and not a different seller, because I myself have bought things on Amazon and they were fakes. So really, you have to be careful when linking beauty products on Amazon. But if you're linking anything else, you can typically use Amazon, no problem. With ShopStyle, you do actually get paid per click as well as per sale. I think per click it's like half a cent per click, and then you get a percentage of the sale. With Amazon, you don't get paid per click, but you do get paid per sale, and the more sales you make, the higher your percentage earned is going to be. So if you made 2 sales in a month, you're going to get probably about 4%, but if you start making 100, 300 sales a month, your percentage goes up to like 8% and then 16%. So you really want to get your sales on Amazon as much as you can, because your percentage goes up after you get a certain number of sales. With Amazon, however, the downside of that is if you do not have at least 3 sales in the first 180 days of creating your account, they will close your account. And then after that, you still have to get 3 sales every 180 days, or else they'll close your account. Also with Amazon, they have qualified sales. So if your friends or family use your link, it's not a qualified sale, because they know that they're your friends and family. How they know, I don't even freaking know. This in a way kind of freaks me out, that they know who all of my friends and family are that I interact with on Facebook or anything like that. It's very strange to me. But inside of each URL that you get for your affiliate links has a tracking code, and it tells the Amazon store where that person came from. So did they come from your YouTube channel, a Facebook post, from an instant message, a text message, you know, something like that. Where that person lives, what that person's IP address is. It contains so much information. So you really, really want to make sure, if you're trying to get sales, don't use friends and family. What you can do is post links on your Facebook page. You can post them on your blog, your YouTube channel, and then just send people there. Amazon also has native ads, which is kind of like a version of AdSense, where it has a little sidebar on your blog and there's like the ads for it. There's like the ad for the product there, and people can click on it. I actually prefer the Amazon native ads over the Google AdSense ads, because how many times have you clicked on a Google AdSense ad and it's been spam or a phishing scam, you know, something like that, whereas with Amazon, it just always takes you to the Amazon store. So I prefer the Amazon ads for my blog personally. Okay, so the next way you can make money that's not YouTube or having a blog or using affiliate links is doing online coaching. Now, this is actually going to be blank coach, and that's because it's whatever you want it to be. You can be a life coach, you can be a business coach, you can be and then even within the business coach, you can niche that down to photography business coach. And same with life coach, you can be a parenting life coach, a single mom life coach. You know, you can niche anything down until it's into its final form. So you can also be a YouTube coach where you teach people how to use YouTube and how to get their videos viewed, and you can be a blog coach. There are so many different aspects of coaching that you can do, and there's actually people making a ridiculous amount of money doing that. It typically starts off with them having a blog where they talk about their reasons for becoming a coach, and that's typically where people find them, and they can buy the coaching through their blog or through their YouTube channel. But I don't know a lot about the coaching aspect, but I do know a lot of coaches, and I do know that there is some significant money to be made there. But you cannot just be like, oh, I'm a life coach and I can fix your business, make your kids better, make you a better housekeeper, and double your income by tomorrow. That's way too broad, and that sounds very scammy. But if you say, I'm a photography business coach who helps photographers broaden their business horizons by X, X, and X, helping to increase their income, that sounds much more realistic. So that is a whole other side of the internet that I think I'm really fascinated by. And like I said, I know a lot of people that do coaching, and there's so many different aspects. So if you want to do something in regards to coaching, find what you're good at, find what you're passionate about. And the same thing goes for having a blog or a YouTube channel. Do what you like. It's so frustrating when you see somebody talking about something that you can see they care nothing about. And I actually watched one of those videos today, and it was just like, you can tell that this person does not care about what they're talking about, and yet they're doing it because they want to get the views. So make sure it's something you actually enjoy talking about. So for all three of those things, the YouTube channel, the blog, and the coach, I really, really, really want to stress that you want to be consistent. I have to say, for myself personally, that has been my biggest failure here on my YouTube channel and my blog. When I first started it, I was not consistent. I had a lot of views in the beginning because of the fact that it was early YouTube and there wasn't a lot of rules, and YouTube wasn't restricting access to content. And when I say that, I mean, if someone subscribed to you, they saw your video pop up in their subscription box. Whereas now, if you're subscribed to someone, their videos don't always show up. And that's because the YouTube algorithm is saying, oh, they didn't watch their last video, so we're not going to show them the next one. And so because of that, because I wasn't consistent on my beginning videos, I was getting 5,000 to 10,000 views. And then I would stop making videos for a month or two, and then I'd put more on and I'd get 5,000 to 10,000 views. And then fast forward to like 2015 when YouTube started changing the algorithm. And I have really, really struggled since then. And even though now I'm at almost 19,000 subscribers, I still really struggle to get the views. And I'm more consistent now than I have ever been. But I screwed myself essentially. So if you're gonna do something like this, set a schedule, stick to it, never fall behind, and consistency is number one. Content, I would say, is number two. Just because if you have great content but you're only putting it up once a month, it's not gonna matter. So get consistent if you wanna be on YouTube or a blogging platform or doing anything as a coach. All right, so the fourth thing I would say is virtual assistant. And I know what you guys are thinking. We've all seen those ads. I'm not actually talking about that. What I'm talking about is creating your own virtual assistant business. You can do it in your local area. You can advertise using Facebook just to local businesses. You can do it within a local paper if you wanted to. And what you can offer your services as, you can say, if you're good at photography, you can say, I take blog pictures for bloggers. Even though that's not virtual, you can add it in. You can take people's phone calls, work as an assistant in a sense by answering the phone. Their phone calls would be redirected to you. You can type up their material for them. There are all kinds of things you can do as a virtual assistant. And I think that a lot of people see the ads where it's like, become a virtual assistant, earn $100 an hour, and it's just so scammy that they overlook it. But in reality, everybody on the planet would love to have an assistant, and having somebody that you can pay $10 to $15, maybe $20 an hour to take some of the stuff off of your plate that you don't want to be doing is such a huge relief for anybody in the business world, or that are working from home or trying to get their business started. There's some crap that they shouldn't have to put their time into because they should be focusing on the actual stuff. And that's where you would come in. That's where you would offer your services as a virtual assistant. And that doesn't always mean not present, because like I said, you can offer your services as a blogger's virtual assistant where you do their admin stuff, reply to emails and stuff like that, and then every now and then, maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks, you show up and take their pictures for them, you know, stuff like that. So there's a lot of things that you can do with the virtual assistant aspect of an online business. So just figure out what you're good at doing and start offering those services. All right, number 5, eBay. And I know you guys are gonna laugh, but eBay is actually a great place to make some money. And I'm gonna tell you what I did. So I was really into beauty, and as I was a makeup artist and working and just loving it, and then I found this girl on YouTube named Tanya Burr. She was my very first YouTuber. I still love her to this day. And she did these videos based off of celebrity looks from specific looks that they had worn. She did like the Natalie Portman look from the Oscars, and it was a drugstore look. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So I went to get the stuff that she had said you needed from the drugstore for that specific look, which was the Natalie Portman Oscars look. And my local drugstore didn't sell any of the stuff she was talking about. And I was like, wait a minute, I haven't heard of these products, Bourjois and Sleek and Collection 2000. And that's because they weren't available in the United States. But I really wanted to recreate her look using the products that she had used. So I went online to eBay, I ordered the items and had them sent to me from England. And then I thought there has to be other people that would be interested in this. So I started buying more of the items. So instead of 1 Bourjois shadow, I would buy 5. And then when it would get here, I would sell them on eBay for their retail price. And then I started thinking, I can do that with all of the British makeup. I can order some, have it brought in, and resell it. Then that got me to thinking about the UK. What makeup products were they lacking? And I started selling a lot of makeup products that they weren't selling in the UK. And I have to tell you, the UK and Egypt were my top 2 countries, and I could not ship this stuff out fast enough. I ended up having to send everything over to my mom and my sister and have them take over for me, because it was literally like I was spending my entire day just packaging these items up. It was insane the amount of orders I'd get. So eBay is not to be frowned upon or laughed about when you talk about selling on eBay. Just find something that you can buy or something that you have and you can sell to offer to other people. It's all about finding something that people want. So if you're looking for something, 9 times out of 10, there's going to be other people looking for it too. They just haven't found it. And if you have found it, then you better start offering it, because somebody else will. Okay, the last one I'm going to talk about is having an Etsy store. And when Etsy first came around, it was very like crafty, and they would only allow you to become an Etsy store if you were selling a handmade item, and there was just like all this stuff. Fast forward to now, it's a lot different. You can sell digital items, you can sell pretty much anything on there. It's almost like an eBay or an Amazon now. But what I would specifically focus on is digital downloads, because they're cheap for you to make and cheap for people to buy. And with those, you can have blog planners, YouTube planners, Christmas cards, you know, anything you can think of that anybody would want to use to make something or to print out. You can pretty much create into a digital download. I would also focus on digital services. So a lot of people buy logo people who make their logos for them there. If you go into the Etsy store, you can get thousands of ideas of things that you can do just with digital downloads. If you're really crafty and you make something really cool, or you make jewelry or something like that, you can sell that there. You can also create t-shirts and sell those, or create cute little shorts with lace. I mean, the sky is the limit when it comes to things like this. So find what you like, find what you're good at, and put it up for sale. So that is it. Those are my 5 ways you can make money online. Is it 5? YouTube, blog, affiliate links, virtual assistant, eBay, Etsy store. So that's my 6 ways that you can make money online. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want me to do something similar to this again, let me know down in the comments. And also let me know if you guys have any questions that I didn't cover in regards to this. Leave them in the comments below and I will definitely get back to you on that. But until my next video, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys. Bye.
Feeling so small.